What's going on, guys? Back at the lacrosse box, and as you can see here with me, I've got my arsenal of weapons here. And as you probably saw from the thumbnail or the title of the video, alternative to tape. So for me myself, I haven't been using tape for the tape job up top for maybe pushing even 3 years now. Haven't gone back to tape since. Not going to go back. Just too many good products out there, better products than tape than for what I believe. And hopefully at the end of this video, I have convinced you too to not go back to tape. But first off, why am I hating tape so much? Well, this is an old stick of mine. Look at this. It just looks absolutely disgusting, rotten, maybe even like mold up top. But besides that, I get it. If this was brand new, always taping your sticks all the time. If this was brand new, it would still have that nice, grippy feeling. Obviously you can customize it to whatever you want, put however much tape, however thick or little or no knob, whatever. That's nice. But the one pet peeve I have about tape is that they absolutely ruin your gloves. Even if you have like the top of the line Bauer CCM True gloves, all gloves will eventually start to get the hole in the palm. As most of you would probably know if you play a lot of hockey, like we're up here on your top hand, there's going to be a big hole by the end of the season in your glove. And that's because of tape. And then now to avoid that, there are other solutions to tape where that doesn't happen, or if it does, it's really, really small and your gloves will last a lot longer. So with me here today, what I'm reviewing is Renfrew grip tape. So just, standard grip tape, Sniper Skin, Tacki Mac, Lizard Skin, Buttends, and these last two are Rocketgrip. So I'll be going through each one, giving you my just general takes on it, talking about the feel, the type of feel, the grip, the price, and if it saves your gloves or not. Alright, so first up we have is grip tape. So right off the bat, grip tape, out of all the other options I have here today, grip tape is the most cheapest, the least expensive. They come anywhere between $4 to $7, $8, somewhere it's under $10, really, really cheap. And just like tape, you can customize it. You can go around up top of the knob, go as far down as you want or as little as you want. You can also put in, like the twirl things if you like that underneath, and then put the grip tape on. In terms of customization, basically free to do whatever you want. For price is the cheapest there is, under $10. But one thing that I don't like about grip tape is that it's also going to ruin your gloves. And for me, I play a lot of hockey. I'm playing at least twice a week. So I really want something that will save my gloves. I don't want to be buying gloves every single season. And also, usually it's just the one glove because you're on the bottom hand, it's not touching tape. So then you only have like one hand of a glove. It just messes everything up. So for me, I really want something that will save my gloves. Grip tape, even though it's the cheapest option, you have the freedom of customizing your tape job to whatever you want. It's still not going to really save your gloves. If you're only playing twice a month, only here and there, then yeah, go for it. If you're trying to be budget friendly, yeah, go for grip tape or just tape in general. But this is probably just going to be like for the budget friendly player and for someone who's not playing all the time. Alright, so now this is where the fun begins. This here is Sniper Skin. Sniper Skin is going to come at $20 US, so that might be 25 Canadian, I'm going to take a guess. Or if they have a Canadian website. But anyways, it's going to be around that $20 to $25 range. And Sniper Skin, right off the bat, I really love the grip. I have to say, out of all the other options I have here, this is probably like the stickiest or like the grippiest. probably the closest to the terms in tape, or tape gives you that stickiness feeling. Sniper Skin also gives you that similar feeling, almost identical. Sniper Skin also has lots of designs too that you can choose from. They have solid colors like black and white, I believe, but they also have designs like this. The lightning looks pretty sweet. In terms of length, I mean, I guess you could cut it if you really want it short, you know, that badly. But for the, if you could look here, the twirl, I have a twirl here and a little tiny knob. You can either put tape your own knob and then put it underneath, or you can, they have rubber rings. There's rubber rings that come with it, like this. So you just put this up top, and they also come with foam tape, or whatever you call this, underneath like this. And you just twirl it underneath and then put your Sniper Skin on top. And to make it shrink down, you would have to have a heat gun or boiling water. Anything just like, you know, to heat it up so it'll shrink down and really connect to your stick. And also on the grip itself, they have holes, so you can also have that true shaft grip from your shaft itself. So it's really interesting with the holes, the grip tape, the rubber ring if you want a knob. Lots of freedom in that way for customization. And like I said before, it has that sticky feeling like tape. And also it's between $20 to $25. I've only used this for about maybe 5 sessions. I can already see some wear going on here at the edges. That might be a concern. Maybe I'll circle back later when I'm done with this and put in the comments how long this thing lasted. But concerned a little bit about durability, but other than that, everything is really nice. One of the better grips I have here. And yeah, Sniper Skin. So now here we have is Tacki Mac. Coming in at $10.99, Tacki Mac is pretty good bang for your buck. In terms of customization, again, it just comes as is. You can cut it if you really want to, but they only come in either a knob with no twirl or a knob with a little bit of twirl. In terms of the installation process, it's an entire process. You have to put paper on first, then you have to wet it or put soap on it, then put this on. I'll put a link to a video later on of the installation process. But anyways, it is quite a process to put on, but it's pretty easy, self-explanatory. For the feel of the grip itself, it's not really sticky like tape, and it's not really soft like grip tape either. It kind of sits in between, like just satisfactory. It's not like, you know, best of both worlds where it feels sticky and soft. It's meh, it's mid. But then again, it's $10 and, you know, still pretty good for $10. And also another thing, the durability, it's gonna save your gloves. It's not gonna really ruin your gloves at all. But if you get a close look here, I'll put a video on the side. It looks pretty worn out already, and I swear I've only used it for like 5 sessions, maybe 6, 7. It's under 10 definitely, but you can already see the wear and tear. I haven't used this since 2019, so I'm not gonna use it out, but just, yeah, be careful with the durability. It'll maybe last a whole season if you only play maybe 3 to 4 times a month. I doubt it'll last a whole season, but yeah, just be conscious about the durability. So to wrap it up, $10.99 Canadian. The grip itself, it's in between soft and sticky on a good day, but it will save your gloves. It's not going to ruin it like tape does. So if you want an upgrade from tape and grip tape and you want something to save your gloves, but you still don't want to spend too much, then get Tacki Mac. Definitely a good one to try out. All right, so next is lizard skin, NHL approved, by the way. People like Alex DeBrincat, Gabriel Landeskog, Ilya Mikheyev, they actually all use lizard skin. I don't know if they're being sponsored or not, or they actually, you know, willingly choose to use it. but NHL players do use this. You know it's good. I actually love it. And yeah, so here's my thoughts. For price, this is coming at $20 Canadian, so a bit of a jump from grip tape and normal tape and Tacki Mac. But I gotta say, I really love it, and good value, even though it's 20 bucks. So for installation, it comes in a roll, basically, just kind of like taped, and then you would just have to peel the other side off to get the sticky part, and you just tape it on, unravel it, and it's pretty easy, just like normal tape. You can even cut it short if you only want to go like halfway. You don't have to go all the way down. And also, besides the big roll of tape, it also comes with two other additional parts where you can have this little top part you can cover here, and a little cool little name bar you could add at the bottom, just for that professional NHL feel. And also, by the way, for alternatives, we've just talked about Sniper Skin and Tacki Mac. And both of those, you can't really reuse them. You can take them off, but you can't put them back on. You just have to really just cut them off or rip them off. They're not going to be reusable. But this one, since it's kind of like tape where you have to, wind it up, or not wind it up, ravel it on, you can also just peel it off very carefully, put it aside gently, and then you can put it on a different stick and just, tape it up again. So in that sense, it's not really made to be taken on and off all the time, but for a one-time thing, you can take it off and put it on a different stick. So in that way, it can be reusable. Now, in terms of feel, out of all of the options I have here today, if you're a guy who does like grip tape and loves that soft feeling, you're gonna absolutely love the lizard skin. It's so nice and soft in the hands. It's almost like a cushion, but it's still grippy enough that it's in your hands. You have to try it out for yourself. I really don't know how to explain it perfectly, but if you're a guy who likes grip tape or just softer grips, then go for lizard skin. It's an absolute beauty. And also, in terms of customization, the name bar, like I've said before, or the number bar, like I've said before, and if you see here, I've put a knob myself. I just taped up a knob and then I put the lizard skin on. And you can also put a twirl underneath before you put the lizard skin on. So in terms of customization, you have lots of freedom to do whatever you want. So customization is pretty good. $20 Canadian, which is not bad considering all the stuff you can do with it. And if you're a guy who likes having that soft feel to it, go for lizard skin. So there you have it, lizard skin. All right, now is the Buttends. And I think I'm gonna have to say that Buttends is probably the most popular alternative tape solution right now. Buttends, absolutely love the Buttends, and here's why. Buttends has so many different options where it comes to, they have one that has a fat knob and no twirl, or fat knob and twirl, no knob, twirl, little knob, twirl, little, everything you could think of in terms of knob size and twirl or no twirl, and also length, I believe, too. So many different options, and within those options they have at least 5 different color variations, like white with blue, black with yellow, red on black. So many different options. And so in terms of customization, they would most likely have something that you would want. For the installation process, it's pretty easy, except the one part, which is the biggest part. I'll get to that. So basically, in the packaging comes the Buttends and a spray. So you would spray the top of your stick where the Buttends would go, and you would spray the inside of the grip, and then you just have to slide it on. Now, it takes, if it's the first time, you're gonna maybe struggle a bit. You'll get better at it as you go along, but it is a bit of a workout just to get it in first of all. Once you get it in, and you go down, and then it'll be easy. But pretty self-explanatory installation, it's not too hard. In terms of grip, all the Buttends are the same, like the Fusion, Future, Flux, Stretch, whatever they call it, or all the different types. They all have that same rubber grip. So definitely not soft like grip tape, but it's not sticky like normal tape, but it has that same sort of grippy feeling. And of course, Buttends, it's gonna save your gloves for sure. I've been using Buttends. I have about 3 Buttends. I've been using them for about at least a year, probably pushing 2 years now. Big supporter of their products. Buttends lasts a long time. I've been using this particular grip for more than a year now, and it's still holding up pretty good. And also another thing with Buttends I forgot to mention is that they are reusable. So basically, the same way how you put it on, you put spray on your stick and spray on the Buttends, and you just just shove it in. Just do the opposite. Just try to open this up, put spray on the bottom here. Try to open this up, put spray here and here. Let it soak through, and then just keep wiggling it until you take it off. Because yeah, people, sometimes people switch sticks, or they want to cut down their stick or extend their stick, and what if you had your Buttends on already? You're like, oh my gosh, Well, Buttends, they're reusable. You can take them on and off. Don't do it a lot of times though. I would say only maybe once, twice at the max of taking it on and off, because then you keep stretching it and stretching it. So it's not reusable where you can keep using it forever and switching sticks all the time. But if you make a mistake or you want to extend your stick or cut it down, you can take it off and then put it back on. Now the one thing I haven't said yet is the price. Are you ready? $35 Canadian. So the most expensive one I have here is the Buttends, coming at 35 Canadian. For the US people, it's going to be a bit cheaper, maybe like $30 US. I'm not sure, but it's up there. So in summary, yeah, Buttends, the grip has that nice rubbery grip, and you're locked in there for sure. It's not soft like grip tape or sticky like tape, but it has that nice rubbery grip. It comes at $35 Canadian, a bit more expensive, but totally worth it if you do buy one. It'll obviously save your gloves, and the best thing about it that I like is it's reusable. Alright, and last one here is the Rocketgrip. With me today I have the rubber grip and the fabric grip. They also have one called holes, I believe. It's basically, it has no grip at all, and it has holes, so it gives you that shaft texture grip. I don't have one. I've used one in the past, didn't really like it, so I won't be reviewing it today. So to start off with, for price, in general, they come in $40 US for two. They all come in 2 packs, I believe now. I don't think you can buy singles anymore. So yeah, $40 US for two. Now in terms of customization, on the Rocketgrip website, you can choose from many different grip options, like the rubber, fabric, or holes. And you can also choose from so many different designs. But the best part about it is that you can even make your own design. Here I have my own Tony Hockey logo, along with a little lightning bolt on the back, just for added features. And even if you don't have a custom design, they all come with an option to put your name and number on the grip itself. In terms of installation, it's literally the same thing as sniper skin. In the package, it comes with rubber rings and foam tape, so you can put that on before you put your grip on. Either be rubber rings or foam tape. Style it however you want it, and then after that, slide your Rocketgrip down, and then you get a heat gun or boiling water. Just heat it up, watch it shrink down and connect your stick, and let it rest for half an hour to an hour, and there you have it. So again, same thing with sniper skin, pretty easy installation. If you have a heat gun, it'll be easier. If you don't, boiling water will do fine. And also, of course, Rocketgrip, they won't destroy your gloves, which is obviously a huge benefit. Specifically for their rubber grip, it's gonna be a bit similar to Buttends, a bit on the softer side in terms of the grip, but you still feel locked in. I would say it's in between Buttends and Lizard Skin if you ever try them, but if you haven't tried them, it's basically a softer rubbery grip for the rubber grip. For the rubber grip, it's not sticky at all. If you do get the fabric grip, I would suggest definitely doing the twirl tape job so you can get connected to your stick. If you're a guy who doesn't want to have that stickiness on the tape job, definitely go for either the fabric or the holes grip. For this though, I would definitely recommend it for street hockey or if you're using like bare hands. Because sometimes I know some people, especially myself, I don't like using sticky stuff on bare hands. It just doesn't feel right. It'll actually hurt your hands after a while. So this not being sticky at all, but still having that locked in feel with the twirl tape job, really huge. So in all, Rocketgrip, $40 US for 2. In terms of customization, they have so many different design options you can choose from. They all come with name and number. You can even have your own design if you email them and talk to them about it. And also you can choose from 3 different textures. For the fabric grip, I would say it'll last almost a season and the rubber grip will last a season. So there you have it. Those are my opinions and takes on all the different solutions to tape. I'm pretty sure there's some other ones that I don't have or haven't used yet, but I believe Buttends, Lizard Skin are the most popular ones. Tacki Mac has also been around. Sniper Skin, I don't know how popular they are. I just saw them in Amazon actually. And Rocketgrip, I think they're popular in Europe and they're starting to hit North American businesses, so really good to see them. If you're going to ask me what my favorite grip is, I'm gonna have a really hard time deciding between Buttends and Rocketgrip. Buttends because even though it's expensive, it's reusable, it's gonna last the longest actually, and just a different amount of options in terms of like knob size, if you want to twirl, colors, all that freedom of customization. I absolutely love it. And Rocketgrip offers that same, I would say the same level of customization, just differently, where you can customize it yourself with the foam tape or the rubber rings, and also the, lots of designs on their website. Or deal breaker for me is that you can have your own personal designs on it, which I absolutely love. Having custom things is a huge thing for me. I always love having my own custom things. Look at this, I have my own, this is a My Bauer stick, got my name on it, and then just having my logo, my own little lightning design on it, and then having, you don't even have to have your name. I have Ka-Chow, Lightning McQueen, Ka-Chow 69. You can have fun with it. So in that sense, I absolutely love Rocketgrip. So yeah, I have a hard time deciding between Rocketgrip and Buttends. I would say that's my top 2. All of these options are, really, really good. It just depends on your style or your preference, and it's definitely worth a shot. None of them are like really, really bad, waste of your money. No, they're all really good in their own way. I hope this video helped or narrowed down your decision better. Let me know which one you're gonna get if you ever do get one, and let me know if I convinced you to stay away from tape now. Especially, it'll save your gloves. That's one thing for me. It'll save your gloves. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.